Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, and now Trevor Bauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's gone 2 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Votto moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez, hitless in 4 tries in the ballgame yesterday. The 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. The count now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. LeMahieu waits on it, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it.
The
Some say it has
designated
more
hitter.
bite than the traditional
Labor.
curveball, but I think it's more of a feel
Red.
thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There's ball 4.
Batting 6. The left fielder.
At the plate,
Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Luke Boyd.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, who move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Freddie Galvis is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come.
LeMahieu.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
At the plate, Gio Urshela had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Yeah.
2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fastball well outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. The Yankees are off and running early, thanks. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Payton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 19.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber.
He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Torres.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bauer gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit high and deep to left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. All even now, 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Reds strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Luke Voigt, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Payton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Count still at 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Fielder, number 11.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Payton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Bauer pauses. 2-2 pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark.
Ready now, Mark Payton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is... Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Soft liner towards short. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And he is in there.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
To the plate now, Torres. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Back up the middle. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. In the air, down the line in left. Castellanos is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little roller toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he struck him out, so double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter number
at the plate, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in, Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This one's down to third. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, second baseman.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Torres. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The batter, number 44.
Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Gardner. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Fouled off. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-0. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. The 1-1 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Mark Payton.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Payton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, But a complete
Our
game
final
shutout,
line score
this
this
guy was in
afternoon.
total
First
command
for the
from the
victorious
first
Yankees.
inning through the
6
ninth.
runs, 9
Totally
hits,
dominant
no
in this
errors.
one.
They left
6-0
5
the
men on
final
base.
shutout score today. New York led
For the
this
Reds,
game from the
no
third
runs,
inning on and
3
never
hits,
wavered.
1 error.
Luis
They left
Severino
3 men
wins
on
his
base.
third of the season, striking out 12 in the process.
Time of the ball
So
game,
that just
2
about
hours
does it for
and
Mark
49
DeRosa, Dan
minutes.
Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Daniel Norris will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Tyler Wade. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
3-2.
Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has a 3-for-12 line. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Paxton peers in. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting. because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, C.J. Cron. Hit well towards the hole. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, no left fielder, number
Next
14.
up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grenier has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Third inning, no score to this point. Two balls and two strikes now. Here's the 2-2. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Home half. Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Candelario.
One guy here in the Detroit third. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Grayson Grenier. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in now, Tyler Wade. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Void in foul ground. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 4.
So striding forward now, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter,
here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit hard to short. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now back. The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking. Out his last time up. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, number
1
14.
out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Urshela in foul ground, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Paxton has his sign. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them
Now
to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And Oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Grayson Greenier. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Joe Burrows is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 37, Burrows.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. To 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
I got the count, 2-2.
High and deep to right. Ranging back is Maben at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Gio Urshela pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-0. Digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Sent out to straightaway center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Cameron Maben.
Stepping up now, Cameron Maben. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. high in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grenier corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Voigt is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Aaron Hicks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
In now, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty. Here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Stewart retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, CJ.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 14.
Standing in, Kristen Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Aaron Judge will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
now batting, the shortstop.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Judge is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nico Goodrum. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. The 2-1.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now batting, Grayson Greenier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Right hand.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So coming to the plate, Cameron Maben. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Count is 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Greenier goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now
digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. A wave and a miss made him reach. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers nothing. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Void in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Go!
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Hicks. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. Second home run early in the year, and the Tigers have cut the deficit. Now it's a 4-2 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. At the plate now, C.J. Cron. Drilled to the left side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Now batting, number 14.
So now to the plate, Kristen Stewart. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Nico Goodrum. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Voit is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last breath for the Tigers. Out of play. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. He doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. James Paxton earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. So the Bronx Bombers look for their 7th straight victory. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He went deep in the contest last night. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
He throws him on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame.
Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Tanaka has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Standing in now, Harold Castro, and it's 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
The first
and a swing and a miss. They're 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So digging in now, Luke Voigt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 2-1.
We got 3 and 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Line to the right side. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Jake Rogers.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
Up next
right
steps
fielder,
Kristen Stewart. He's ready
14.
for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Reined in. The 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Andujar is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. Outside, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches. Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Third inning, no score to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swing a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Still 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. 1 gone here in the Detroit third. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. High chopper to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder, number 22.
In now, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shot.
And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no...
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
In now, Torres. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maben moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 3-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Urshela has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
At the plate now, Jordy Mercer. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Will Burrows, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 37.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Burrows stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Maybin. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Brett Gardner. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Into the box, Torres. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Voit.
So stepping in, Luke Voit. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit high and deep to right center. And Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Once again, a 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner comes on now, and he has it 1 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next for the Tigers.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting. Third base.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there, and that ends the inning. Tigers lead. Here out the evening, 0 for 2 so far. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is in the air out to right field. Stewart is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order
DJ
turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu singled home a run in his last time up. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's off to a fast start. Currently second in the American League here in the month of April. Jordan Zimmerman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Jordan Zimmerman.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Catcher, Gary.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Labor.
Stepping in now, Torres. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 1. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. Gardner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Jonathan Holder is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jonathan Holder.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Rogers. He's working on 1 for 2 games so far. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Good draw.
In now, Nico Goodrum. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, batting .500, 4 for 8. Here's a line drive base hit to left field. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
No mistake what he
Now
was
batting.
sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Hit hard to third, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Victor Reyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding into the box, Harold Castro. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
LeMahieu camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. Can't cut into that 6th. Ronnie Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Garcia.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. So 1-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Brett Gardner will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. This is over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Into the box,
now
Kristen Stewart. He's working
14.
on a 1 for 3 thus far.
1 ball.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Urshela is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Last breath for the Tigers. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Way out of here into the upper row of bushes. Wow.
One of the things you have to fight through as a pitcher is getting a little fatigued and a little tired. Start leaving balls up in the zone. That ball left right in the middle of the plate, and he paid for it. That ball was hit a long way.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate now, Victor Reyes. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 4 on the season. Spencer Turnbull was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jonathan Holder takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Fair to say my two Southern California-based partners here don't see these conditions very often at Hermosa Beach. 43 degrees at first pitch, and it feels like 23. Heading out towards shallow right. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 2-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
1-2 now. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
At the plate, Cameron Maybin. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And not in time as the run scores.
Batting third.
Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth,
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Nico.
Right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Line to the right side. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He went deep in the contest last night. The 1-1.
Ball,
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight,
To see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Digging in, Austin Romine. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The 1-2. Popped him up. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 14.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Now in the box, Victor Reyes. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? He's got it. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. The 1-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Torres. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The next 3-2. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the 3-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hook foul?
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
In now, Nico Goodrum. All even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batted. Third base.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. The 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Detroit. All set for the start of the 4th. Here's Brett Gardner now. A base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Line drive to left. Stewart has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well.
That's an out.
Now batting. Shortstop. Gio Urshela.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 14.
Next up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
1-1.
Right hand.
Line drive base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
The right fielder,
Plate now,
4.
Cameron Maven. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Slow little grounder left side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should
Now
he.
batting,
You have to
second
want to
baseman.
swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Popped high in the air. Montgomery is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Torres. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Tigers 4 and the Yankees 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting. Third
So
baseman.
a runner at first now with
Jamer.
nobody out. And into bat
Now
next, it'll be
Candelario.
Jamer Candelario. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge. And no one will track it down. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has
Now
been
batter.
sure outs other than
The
that
catcher.
one hit.
Up
That really
there.
puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make
Roma.
stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. Number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Goodrum at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Tigers leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Your
Rony
attention,
Garcia
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start
Tigers.
inning number 7.
Number 51.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. the
Digging
first
in
baseman.
once again, Luke Voigt. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting. Third baseman. Miguel Andujar.
Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hit down the third baseline. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Liner toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Cameron Maben. Grounded down the third baseline.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how.
And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Boy, this one
first
looked like
baseman.
it was headed for extra
Miguel
bases off the bat. Instead,
Cabrera.
a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Miguel Cabrera will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Drilled to the right side. LeMahieu with a great stop. Hey now.
Now batting. The
Here's
second
Jonathan
baseman.
Scope now.
Jonathan.
He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
Now batting. the designated hitter.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready on 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now back.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Now gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. With runners in scoring position this season, Stanton has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He singled his last time up. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Now pitching for.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Sanchez over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter.
Digging in now, Austin Romine. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. Buck Farmer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 45.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. Yankees, good night.